Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to another segment of Hanging with the Boss Lady. I am your host, the Boss Lady herself, Cheryl Jones, aka that little old country girl. How you doing on this beautiful Friday morning? I hope that your Christmas was well. We were blessed to be able to celebrate with family and friends, and I am so grateful to know the true meaning for the season, and I hope you do too, because Jesus is the reason for the season. So we give him all the praise and all the glory for his sacrifice and his love. I have a wonderful segment in store for you today. We are continuing with facing personal challenges, overcoming personal challenges. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. All right, here we go. As I said, we're going to continue talking about overcoming personal challenges. And the personal challenge that we're going to talk about today is leaving your comfort zone. Yes, leaving your comfort zone. We're not going to just talk about a comfort zone, what it is, and how so many people love to stay there. We're going to talk about leaving your comfort zone, and we're going to talk about why it's important that we leave the comfort zone. And we're going to start by just giving the definition of the word comfort zone. A comfort zone is a place or situation where one feels safe or at ease and without stress. Now, let me just say this. I'm very familiar with comfort zones because I myself resided in a comfort zone for many years. And I can personally tell you, it is not the right move for anyone who wants to improve and progress in their life. A comfort zone, as I said, is a place where you feel safe or at ease. And I understand that because of the atmosphere that's in the world today, there are so many unexpected, very uncomfortable things that happen. It's important for us to want to be in a place where we are at ease and where we feel safe. However, we cannot just lock ourselves. No, I won't say we cannot. I'll say we should not lock ourselves in a place or in a situation where we are forever at ease and without stress. Because sometimes when you face stress and you learn how to deal with that stress, you grow. And that's an important thing that we must always do with our life. It's important that we always continue to grow. You don't want to become stagnant. You don't want to always have that mindset where you are just in one lane all the time. And as I began to think about comfort zones, I began to think about driving down a highway in a small town where you are used to always traveling to the market, excuse me, and you go straight down this one road. Now, there are many other roads that veer off, and even when you begin your journey, there is maybe the highway or there is another road you could travel, but you always travel that same road because you're used to it. Because you don't even have to worry about the stop signs or, merging traffic. It's just a one lane road that will take you right straight to the market and then right straight back to your house. You don't pass any other structures or landmarks. It's just one straight road. And then someone will tell you, well, have you seen they built a new mall, or they opened up a new market, or look, they have a new flower stand over, down this other road. And you miss out on all the new things that have been added because all you want to do is stay on this one road. Now, understanding that, yes, the way, you're used to it. It's okay. You don't even have to think. You can turn the music on, and before you know it, oh, wow, I got here fast. I don't even remember driving all that distance. You can zone out because you're so used to just being on that one straight road. You don't encounter any change. However, you miss out on all the new things that have been added in your area because you want to just stay on that one straight road. And that's how it can be in your life. There are so many wonderful things awaiting you in this life. But if you choose, because of whatever reason you may have, to reside and stay in your comfort zone, you are going to miss out on all the wonderful new things that you can add to your life. And it's important for you to remember that in order for you to experience more of life, you have to come out of that comfort zone. Now, before I go any further, let's talk about some of the reasons why people stay in comfort zones. And of course, the beauty of the fact that so many people have different personalities and we experience different things because of, our lifestyle and our environment, our culture. We experience a lot of different things. So for one person to experience something and bond with it or like it or grow for it, and another person will experience that same thing and not feel so good about it. So because everybody's different, everybody has different reactions. However, residing in a comfort zone for anyone, for any length of time, has a lot of pros and cons. So as I studied about comfort zone, I found it very interesting when I looked at the different reasons, and I'm going to share that with you on this website that said the pros and cons of a comfort zone. And here are some of the pros of staying in your comfort zone. Okay. And understand that a lot of people look at comfort zones in a lot of different ways. Okay. A comfort zone can be like a familiar embrace. Okay. It's something that's comfortable. That's, hence where the word comes from, the comfort zone. You're just relaxed and you're calm in this particular state of mind, being in a comfort zone. But as I said, there are pros and cons for being in a comfort zone. Here are some of the pros. Drawing on experience. You see, when you choose to stay in your comfort zone, you participate in familiar activities. You don't have to second guess. It's like traveling down that road. You don't even have to think. You just go ahead and do the same tasks repeatedly. You just do it. You don't even have to think about it. You can do it with your eyes closed. It's just familiar and it's easy. It's easy. Okay, another thing is being confident. You see, new experiences can make you feel panicky and you're stressed. You're like, did I do this right? I hope I don't mess it up. So when you're in that comfort zone, you don't have that anxiety. You just go ahead and do what you know. You said, I've done it this way for the last 25 years, and I know it's right. It's fine. I haven't heard any complaints, so I'm going to continue to do it this way. Okay, another thing is you minimize risk. When you tackle familiar tasks in your comfort zone, you're aware of the risk. You're like, okay, well, I remember one time when I did this here, it messed up, so I know not to ever do that. So again, traveling down that same road, you don't have to worry about messing it up because you've always done it this way. Okay. And then another pro is rejuvenating. After you've pushed yourself outside of your typical boundaries, returning to your comfort zone can help you reinvigorate and psychologically recuperate from returning to more anxiety inducing and uncertain situations. What I'm saying is, suppose you do try something a little different, and as you tried it, you felt panic rising up and you're breathing for the why didn't I do that? Why did I do that? I know the right way to do it. I just keep doing it the way that I usually do it. And then when you go back to your regular routine, getting back into your comfort zone, then you can breathe that sigh of relief. So the comfort zone can just really just take you and rock you and lull you into that secure state of mind that you feel so desperately in need of. Okay? So it really takes less energy to just go ahead and do it the same way you have always done it. You don't have to ask any questions. You don't have to worry about, oh man, I hope I didn't mess anything up. I just wanted to try something. No. Living in that comfort zone, you go straight down the highway. Even if they put blindfolders on you, you can even feel your car if it's veering too far to the left or too far to the right. You know how it's supposed to feel. Okay, nothing has changed. You're going to continue. Just go straight, and you can feel, so, okay, I should be seeing the store. Yep, there it is. I'm right on time. You have it right down to a T, exactly when you're supposed to reach there, because you've done it the same way all the time. Those are the pros of comfort zone. Now, let me talk to you about some of the cons of living in a comfort zone. Why sometimes you need to really look at what you're doing and know that it's time for me to do something different. And one of the cons of staying in a comfort zone is holding back. If you stay in a comfort zone too long, it can make you complacent. You don't want to do anything different. You don't want anything to challenge you. Okay, you miss out on growth opportunities. Like I said, there's a new mall down the other road. It'll take you to the store, but you're going to pass the new strip mall. You're going to pass the new flower shop. You might see something else new that has been erected since you've been going on this same road all the time, but you're going to miss it if you just continue to stay in that same path always. You're going to miss so much. Another con is no risk and no reward. Okay. Now, perhaps it's an overused phrase, but it's for good reason. Nothing ventured means nothing gained. If you don't try something new, you won't succeed at anything new. You will forever be the one that's traveling like on that Twilight Zone road. Straight there, straight back, straight there. 10 years later, straight back. 20 years later, straight there, straight back. You don't, and then you get there one day and the store that you're going to is closed. It's out of business. It's no longer there. Then what are you going to do? You don't know anything else. And you're just sitting there looking at this closed store, wondering, what am I going to do? I don't know any place else. I don't know any other way, because you've locked yourself off. Okay, so in order for you to learn that if you go down another road, there's a bigger store with more products available for you. And you see that I've been wanting this and I had no idea where to get it. And now I see and the store is a little bit closer. Maybe you traveled 2 miles to get to the store. And here, if you just go to the right, veer off to the right, and go down that road, that would eventually lead you to your same store. But you pass the new mall and you see that they have other stores with other products that's available to you. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. You will never come across all of the new things that are available to you if you continue to stay on that same road, if you continue to live in your comfort zone. Another con of staying in your comfort zone is not learning new skills. You only know how to do that one thing. You don't learn about the new technology that's available to you. You don't learn about the new routes that's available to you. I've done it this way. I'm comfortable. It's easy. I don't want to have to learn all of this. I'm good. I'm fine. I don't want the stress of trying to learn something new. But again, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So those are some of the pros and the cons of living in a comfort zone. So now I'm going to talk about getting out of your comfort zone. How to leave your comfort zone. First of all, it's something that only you can decide that you want to do. You have to want to improve your life. You have to understand the value that your life has, that you have. You have a worth. You were born to be great. You are a work of art. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. There are a lot of situations and circumstances that will occur in your life that will make you want to lock yourself away. As I said, I resided in a comfort zone for years. I experienced some trauma in my life that caused me to not want to interact with anyone outside of my family. I just wanted to be indoors where it was safe, where I didn't have to worry about encountering something that would cause me to feel fear. And it's very sad and scary to know that there are situations that will happen in life that's going to make you feel this way, but it is a part of life. There will be situations and circumstances that we may encounter that sometimes we have no control over. We can do everything we can to try to stay in a safe environment, in a safe place, but we will encounter situations that is unfavorable and may not always turn out the way we like, which will cause us to want to lock ourselves away and live in an existence that is stress-free and danger-free. It's totally understandable. And for a time, it's necessary that we do stay that way. Sometimes for our own mental well-being, we have to stay away and stay in a place that will give us that time to breathe, that time to recollect ourselves. But understanding it is not something that we should do forever, for the rest of our lives. After a while, it's time to rejoin the world so that we can grow. Staying in a comfort zone, staying locked away, will cause you to become stagnated. You won't improve, you won't grow, because while we have stopped and standing still, everything else is moving on. And in order for you to be able to function, you have to know about what's happening and be able to work with the growth of the world around you. But if you stay locked in a comfort zone, you don't expose yourself to these things that are continuing to grow, continuing to move on. When you try to get back into it, you have so much more catching up to do because you have kept yourself locked away for so long. So you do what you need to do in order to maintain your own peace of mind. However, know that there will come a time for you to get back to life. It's time for you to get out of the comfort zone so that you can grow, so that you can prosper, because that is what life is all about. It's about growth. It's about keeping up with what's happening around you in order for you to be productive, in order for you to be that independent, productive individual. You have to be able to come out of the comfort zone and grow. Here is just one word that I'm going to say about rejoining life. If you are one of those individuals that have chosen to remain in a comfort zone, take baby steps. Because just the fact sometimes of saying you have to get out of your comfort zone, that can cause you to sink deeper into it, because all of a sudden you are bombarded with the fact that you're going to have to get back out of your feeling of safety, your feeling of ease, and you have to get back out amongst the entity that caused you to enter into the comfort zone in the first place. So take baby steps. They may be as small as possible, but as long as you are taking a step, that's the important thing. Everyone is different. No one can measure steps by how someone else is measuring their steps. Okay, just like no one can walk in your shoes because they might wear a size 7 and you wear a size 4. So, you can't walk in each other's shoes because everyone is different. But as long as you do make some baby steps, you will be able to come out of the comfort zone. And it's important that you understand that you can do it. I'm encouraging you. I'm letting you know you are capable. And you may feel like you don't understand. You don't know what I've been through. No, I won't understand it the way you understand it. But everyone has faced difficulty, trials, and tribulations in their life. But God made us so that we can persevere. So find your baseline. Okay, when you get ready to come out of your comfort zone, you find and you determine your risk tolerance. Okay, you can't endure the things that I can endure. I can't endure the things that someone else can endure. So find your baseline. Know your limits and your boundaries. Knowing that and saying to yourself always, I'm going to get past this. But you find your baseline. And again, take baby steps. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to say to you again is take baby steps. You're going to take it slow. And then find your baseline. Okay? Most people think that they're more risk tolerant than they actually are. And then many people don't realize they don't actually know their risk tolerance because they've never been faced with an extreme situation when they were trying to, come out of something. So you might not understand how much you can take. So if you take baby steps, you can feel your way. When you're starting to feel like you feel like stress coming on, stop. Okay, say that's enough for today. I'll try some more again tomorrow. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. Take baby steps. Okay, and then tomorrow, go a little bit further. When you start to feel tomorrow, say, oh yeah, okay, this is what was happening yesterday. Keep going just a little bit more. And you'll say, okay, Okay, I did a little bit more than I did yesterday, but that's enough for now. And that's quite all right. Travel at your own pace as long as you travel. And you will find that you're getting out of that comfort zone one little baby step at a time. Okay, and you can develop a growth mindset. Congratulate yourself and say, wow, I haven't done something like that in a while. You go, girl, or you go, boy. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm reaching those goals. I feel like I can do more. And you will actually begin to look forward to the growth. You'll be looking forward to how much more you are doing. And you can do it. I'm encouraging you to get back to life if you are that one who has been residing in the comfort zone. That is a serious personal challenge in order for you to be the great that you were meant to be. You are magnificent. You have something that only you can do. Maybe you're a singer and you say, well, I've heard a lot of singers. Yes, and I have. There are singers all over the place, but no one can do it like you. Maybe you're an author. There are books all over the world, millions and millions of books. But you know what? No one knows your story. No one can write it like you. Okay? There is nothing new under the sun. However, there is just something special about what you can do that makes it different than everybody else. Your spin will make it just so much better because it came from you. You add your own flavor to everything that you do. You are marvelous and you can do it. But we will never know if you stay in that comfort zone. You're keeping all that greatness to yourself. And it's just slowly dying. It's shriveling up if you don't use it. Put it to use, put it to work. Share what you do. Take those baby steps and come on and step out of that comfort zone because life is for the living. And nothing ventured is nothing gained. So I'm encouraging you to step out of the comfort zone. Come on, let's get back to life. There are so many people waiting for what you have to give. And I hope that you enjoyed this segment today. And if you did, would you mind just hitting that thumbs up and leaving a comment and share this podcast if you don't mind. If you have not already done so, please subscribe. I would appreciate hearing from you. And I'm going to let you get back to the remainder of your day. And until we meet again, may the Lord God bless you real good. Boss Lady out.